Hey guys, what is up today? This is Dallas Sue with Dallas Who Plays, back with some more Banished. Snowing in Noanasalia. And we are just trying to get our hands on this secondary city as fast as we can. Where is it? It's constantly eluding me. Okay. It's not even a thing yet. We queued up some stockpiles to be built. But with two builders, this is going to take a little while. We can't seem to get ahead on the labor force for whatever reason. Despite having steadily built houses over the past 10 years. We're overdue for a population boom. Let's just put it that way. Let me check our graph here. Time range. Give me, oops. Come on. Give me 5 years and population. Yeah, we haven't really grown that much. I guess this is quite a wide gap, 150 here. Let's look at the past 2 years. See, nothing. No change. Okay. I don't know why that would be. What is this? What's the difference between citizens? Oh, this tells you their health, their happiness. Their clothing had dipped in recent years, but it's going back up now. Okay. I don't know why we wouldn't have 100% at clothes, except we were kind of running out of clothes there for a while. But if we could just get some more laborers, we just keep having people die. Everybody's dying of old age. I would have thought you people would live longer. At least we're having a lot of children being born. It's all about patience in Banished. You have to be patient. I know I say that a lot. I don't always practice what I preach. But you know, I'm trying to keep this at a brisk pace. You know, because I hate editing and I don't want to edit out the boring parts, so I need to make the whole thing entertaining. Is that the only way to do it? Anyway, enough about me. We're down to one laborer now. Oh, Lord. Well, at least we have food. There we go, a few more laborers. Alright, once we get these houses done, I am not building anything else for a while. Except for this, of course. There's always something that needs building. Always something. And we could definitely use a field here as well, but how are we doing on our plum trees? Finally producing. It wasn't producing for a while, but it takes time to grow trees. But another 2,000 food is a big plus for us. Alright, got the housing done. Now it's up to you two builders. I don't know where you think you're going. That's not where I told you to go. You're supposed to be working on the dam. Taylor, we're now officially out of clothes, which makes this kind of an emergency, so what the fuck are you doing is a legitimate question. Oh. Yeah, I did tell you to rebuild that house that burned down. Fair enough. Sorry for complaining. They seem to prioritize houses for whatever reason. And this ought to be done pretty quickly. Yeah, we're way overdue for a population boom. Should be happening any day now. So we're also having a death boom, so a death wave, whatever you want to call it. Alright, that house is done. I hope you'll see to the tailor now. No storage remaining. Should be fairly simple to upgrade. Because, yeah, not having enough clothes is going to be bad for us. I think they can't work as much in wintertime. Not that they work that hard anyway, but I think in wintertime you definitely see a reduction in efficiency if you don't have good clothing. So the fact that we have one tailor working round the clock is not enough. We've crossed that threshold. You know, about 500 people seems to be what one tailor can support. Haven't had any problem with tools because we built that second blacksmith. Storage seems good now. Had a little issue with storage last episode, but seems to be okay. We're actually up to 8 laborers. Imagine that. We're like climbing back up there on the rocking horse. Ranko! Yeah, bring in the harvest. This one's about to be full. Thankfully, we've got another one right there. Where are my builders at? Did they go do the harvest thing, or is she going to actually get... Well, we'll just try to be patient. How about laborers? Is anyone clearing over there? Anyone? No one is clearing where they're supposed to be clearing. God damn it. This is why that's never going to happen. We just had more of you. If we could just get up to like 20, everything would be so great. Everything would be wonderful. Having plenty of children born. I know we're going to hit that population boom soon. What are you doing, callous? You callous bastard. You are idling, actually. That is unacceptable. What do you mean you're idling? This clothier needs to be built. Oh, I guess the goods have to be delivered first, which is all up to the laborers. Seems to be what they're doing. Are you going to deliver goods? What do you even have? You have bone meal. And for some reason you're carrying around this bone meal like it's not the creepiest thing in the world. And you're actually going to go to do clearing, or no? You just brought bone meal to the apiary. Why? Does the apiary need bone meal? That was a weird thing to do, man. That was really weird. Alright, now we're back down to 3 laborers. Alright. Patience is a virtue. Just keep telling yourself that. We need a new church and a new graveyard. Julie. There's a laborer for you. Looks like our clothier's popping up finally at long last. Now, you builders, you better be getting to it. Looks like they're both headed that direction. Be happy to see that get done. Yes, giving us some laborers at long last. Thank you very much. Now you're going to get something to eat, huh? This is an important building. We really need this. Alright, back down to 3 laborers again. God damn it. Patience, patience. This is meant to be a meditative experience. This is not meant to be rushed. Enjoy the journey. It just seems so inefficient sometimes. It makes me a little crazy. That's an awfully big foundation. I didn't realize that the foundation for this building was so huge. Got both builders on it, so I'm happy now. Don't go get something to eat. Finish it up. That's right. Finish it up. Five laborers. Are any of you doing what I'm hoping you're doing? I guess carrying stuff is just as important. This is never going to happen. Suppose what I could do is, well, if I get another field in here, it's going to use up, 10 people, which I don't even really have. And, food looks pretty good right now. Maybe I don't do that. Maybe I just extend my housing a little bit. There's some areas like up in here. I could do a housing block in there. Yeah, we're really good on food right now. So maybe I actually don't worry about clearing that other spot since it just doesn't seem to be getting done. I mean, I can't blame them. It's very far away. It's hard for them to break away, I think, and do that. But, yeah, these are never going to get done. They're never going to get done. I guess it's just the laborers that do that since it only involves removing trees, and that's your stockpile. So maybe that will get done. All right, we need to hire, we need to hire another weaver, and we're going to have you do the best things you can do, cloth plus feather. All right. I think that that's the way it works. Like, a cloth down coat would seem to be the warmest thing you could possibly get. I'm not 100% sure on that, but that seems to be the way it goes. Yep, got your cloth, got your feathers. You're good to go. Slowly getting enough laborers. We're going to shift these builders back into labor. So we'll now be at a pretty healthy 13, 14. And we'll just watch our food and let our labor pool kind of grow up a little bit, hopefully. And I don't know if they'll actually get to the... it seems like they're over there now. Yeah, we've actually got a few people over here now. Great. I think most of the issue is that they have to just chop a few times and then they have to walk all the way back. Or now you're going to get something to eat, aren't you? All right, tell you what. This is highly unorthodox, but maybe what we do is we build a barn. Or would it be a market? Would a market be better? Should we just slap the damn market down and then that way we'll have some food there? Let's try it. Let me flatten this. That didn't work. Nope. I think you have to do it on a slightly smaller scale. Like, yeah, you got to kind of start slow. And then it starts to work. Am I the only one who feels like this is a little bit cheap? That didn't work. It's a little bit cheap. This is the power tool. Nope, didn't work there. Alright, we cut into the mountain pretty well there. No. We bought ourselves a little more space. Not a whole lot. But you know what? I'm willing to do it now. I'm willing to go here and go into markets and just have them do me a large market. Like right smack in the center of everything. Boom, do it. Do it! That's going to take a long time, especially with no builders. Let's give them 5 builders to work with. Hopefully they'll do it in about 4 years. Nah, I should be faster than that. Close my damn menu again. I've been getting better about it, but I'm still doing it. A lot of children being born. We are definitely overdue for some population boomage. We're about to hit 400 citizens here. 400 adults, rather. Which is a pretty good milestone, really. Computer seems to be running pretty smooth for 400 people. I imagine when it gets to 1,000 it might stutter a little bit. Despite my awesome graphics card. I think it's more like a CPU issue. I mean, I have a good CPU too, but it's highly intensive. Just gonna have to be patient with all this. Between 11 laborers and 5 builders, though, it shouldn't be too long. I guess we might turn up the speed for just a minute. Just like let it go for a second. Keep an eye on our stored clothes. That second tailor should be fixing the situation, but it may take a while before we kind of have a stockpile, you know. Steady as she goes. We're at 13 laborers now. It's not bad. What are my builders doing? Getting something to eat. Messing around. Idling. Well, I think that we've determined they don't actually build something unless the whole place has been cleared and everything has been delivered like it's supposed to be. It's basically just how it works. $15 labors is not too bad. Shit, 16. Finally starting to get a little bit of action going here. Yeah, you can see they're really chopping now. Wish they had got those stockpiles done. We'd be in much better shape. Where are the stockpiles? Yeah, they haven't even been touched yet. See, it's the laborers that have to do this job, I believe. And they won't do it while they have all this stuff queued up. So I could take the stuff out of the queue, and it might help to speed that up, I would think. But really, my solution is just to throw as many laborers as I can at the problem. It doesn't seem like the builders are doing anything, so I'm going to just shift them back into labor. I think they'd better serve me that way. By just getting this stuff done. Now we're really chopping. Okay, so I'm going to leave this alone. I'm not just going to sit here and watch this. It's like watching paint dry. What I am going to do probably is just fill in this area with housing. Let's, before we do that, let's consult our town hall on food situations. Let's see, we want to go to food. And we're in better shape than we were in last year. We're in better shape than we've been in 5 years. In 10 years, actually. So, yeah, we're back on the rise in terms of food. I think that ship and wharf actually made a pretty big difference, combined with these gatherer huts that I made. Like, they grab a lot of stuff. And I did this hunter's cabin. I don't know what you got. Yeah, pretty good bit of venison, some onions and such. And then I had put one more, didn't I? Yeah, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Gatherer's huts are really good. They just grab a lot of shit. It looks like the forester lodges are capped, and I'm not gonna do anything about that because I'd like those people to, you know, help me work over here when they're not doing that. Of course, by the time they get here, they'll have to go back to their jobs. Terribly inefficient. But that's just the way it goes. So, what do we want? Do we want to do more houses before we build more food? I think we can afford to do that. I think we can afford to fill this area with some new housing. Why not? How about we start doing some officer townhouses? I don't think we've actually built any of those. I think we'll build a few of those like on the waterfront. Some nice real estate there for them. We'll build them a nice mossy road that goes out here to the shipbuilder. Very nice. Very nice. We'll connect it in right there. That'd be great. So no rush on that. Two builders ought to do the trick. Just take your time. Try to take a relaxed approach to this. What do we have? You're a gatherer. I thought I rehired you, didn't I? Did I not reactivate it? Is that what happened? You're working. And you're working. Did I just make too many gatherers? I guess so. Okay. Fine, fair enough. There's starting to actually be some activity down here. You know, I can be more patient if they're actually working towards the goal, which they were not really doing for a long time. Seems like trees are going back faster than we're chopping them, though. But look, we're up to 22, so I'm happy. Plenty of stone to work with. Do we have enough furnishings for this? We may not. That may be a problem. Did not realize it required furnishings. Let's see. Oh, we have quite a few furnishings, actually. So we're able to build those nice swank townhouses for the upper class of No Anasalia. They'll have a lovely view of the fishing wharves out of their back doors. Quite nice. Eugenesis. Yeah, it's all about not rushing things. I know I get a little flustered and frustrated sometimes, but you really can't rush certain things in the game. All you can do is make sure that the labor's there, that the materials are there, and then it's pretty much just a matter of time. It all gets done in the end, you know. But the tendency is to kind of rush through things, as I say as I click to the higher speed here. It's a little bit different when you're doing a Let's Play, you know. It's like a different, you know, different purpose for your game. We have a lot of coal. This whole stockpile is pretty much full. Yeah, we're at a very high amount of food, so I don't think we have to worry too much. We just don't want to be complacent about our food gathering, which we haven't been. We've been proactive. That's a lot of labor, 72 labor required. See, when you queue up buildings, these are going to all be... Oh, these are farmers, actually. That's interesting. They help out a lot during the off-season, I guess. I got one builder working. What are you? You are a farmer bringing fish. Are you bringing fish to an empty house? No, you're keeping the fish for yourself. I see. Well, that's quite modern looking, isn't it? Wow. Very swank. Here's our second builder. Come to do just a very, very poor job and run away. Fine, fair enough. I'm just wondering, if I queue up those houses, does it call back all my laborers that are over here working? Is that how it works? We do need another church, too. People seem happy, though. So close. I guess any laborers we're able to get over 20 should probably be builders. Especially if we're going to keep queuing up all these houses. The whole trick to this game is just steady growth, steady growth, steady growth. And then having the materials and the goods to support that steady growth. I guess I'll make 4 builders. What the hell? Just get these buildings done. Coletta was born. Oh, that looks quite nice on the river like that. Excuse me. All the way down there to grab all these trees. If we could ever get those stockpiles done, we'd be in good shape, but it's just a matter of letting the time go by, I suppose. Almost got our second one done. Do these upgrade? Actually, don't upgrade. Immediately went out and got the very best food in town. Typical rich guys. Typical. He's a forester. A rich forester. He was killed by a falling tree. Sad, short, happy life. It does not seem that we're making any progress on this, does it? The trees are growing faster than we can handle them. Alright, I tell you what. I'm going to cancel all this stuff. Just cancel it. Okay? Now, hopefully you'll build those damn stockpiles. Let's see what they do now that we've canceled all that. Let's follow her. See where she's going. She's going towards our area. Can only assume she's gonna probably work on clearing the market away, seems like. Or is she gonna work on the stockpiles? Looks like she's gonna work on the stockpiles. Hallelujah! Yeah, we fixed our problem there, didn't we? Now she's going to get something to eat. Good on ya. So we'll actually get those stockpiles done now. Now we cancel all that shit. We'll probably get the market done too. That was the smart move. Should have been doing that instead of bitching the whole time. Alright guys, well now that I figured that out, we're going to go ahead and end the episode. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you next time on Dallas Who Plays Banished. Thanks.